I built a Shopify store with $0 and sold it in 3 months. I spent $0 on paid advertising and generated well over $100,000 in revenue, combining the sales I made for the store and eventual exit. In this video, I'm gonna cover entire process of launching your Shopify store from scratch using organic marketing and successfully selling that store. So the strategy I used was simple. Get a product that has a large market appeal, design a clean looking website, prepare some short snappy TikToks, and start publishing them. And that went pretty well. First day, I had my first few sales. Second day, I was breaking 5 sales per day. And in the first week, I made well over $1,000 in revenue, which, keep in mind, was about 50% profit, simply because I was using organic marketing on TikTok and Instagram, which literally has no cost attached to it. It just requires your time, right? Making these videos. By the way, I was shooting and editing all the videos myself. And in a few minutes from now, I'm gonna share 50 viral hooks you can use for your videos when creating content on TikTok or Instagram to boost up your chances of going viral on these platforms. But now let's talk about the product. So the product was a little bit more tricky part. My friend was running a brand worldwide, which was in a women's beauty space, aka the gold mine for e-commerce. Facebook ad account bans was getting in the way and he wanted to quit. I offered him that I'm gonna try and sell his inventory just in the local market. Now here's the advantage that I had. The product was not something that you can just buy on bulk from Alibaba, and actually it was original crafted formula which was produced and manufactured locally. And that is something that not a lot of people talk about, but when you can produce and make your own products, you almost automatically beat your competition who just sells the same products from Alibaba. Once you have product like that, marketing becomes much more easier. But here's one thing that a lot of beginner dropshippers and e-com brand owners forget, and that is email marketing. During the time when I was running the store, I was only getting my traffic from TikTok and Instagram. However, I was collecting a lot of emails, and only at the month 2 I started utilizing email marketing, and this literally boosted my revenue by 40%. And the best part is that it's literally free money. I was always hesitant to use email marketing simply because it looked so complex, until I found a software called Omnisend. It directly integrates with Shopify and many other e-commerce platforms, and setting up your email marketing campaigns with Omnisend was a total breeze. Honestly, it is so easy to use that even my grandpa could set up his own email marketing campaigns for his Shopify store. It not only allows you to use email marketing, but it also has SMS marketing feature. Just imagine the open rate that SMS marketing has. It's nuts. So if you use Shopify or any other big e-commerce management platform, just use the first link in my description and try Omnisend for absolutely free today. And now let's go over the best hooks that you can use when creating viral organic content. I personally think that nowadays there's no point to start your e-commerce business online with paid advertising, because you can literally use platforms like TikTok and Instagram and go viral while generating thousands of people to your stores. If you know what you're doing, of course. Here are 50 viral hooks that work the best for me when creating viral content. So first one we have is the perfect X doesn't exist. This could be like you would sell a water bottle, let's say, and you would say the perfect water bottle doesn't exist. It go for 3 seconds and then you introduce the product. That would be an example. Top TikTok shopping finds, and then you showcase your product. If you haven't tried X, watch this. So let's say if you haven't tried, again, the water bottle example, if you haven't tried the Aqua water bottle, watch this. Getting my daily X hits different. So for example, getting my daily water intake hits different, and then you go and introduce the product, right? There's going to be 50 of them. I'm not going to cover every single one, but let's say another one, late night snacks hits different with this. Again, water bottle example. Late night snacks hit different with this Aqua bottle. TikTok made me buy this, the general one, pretty classic one. 3 reasons why I love X, you know, and then you introduce the 3 reasons. When you love feeling X, but don't have the time to X every day. I don't know how you're gonna use this, but this is something I use. I think because it was again a beauty product. Don't buy that, buy this instead. You know, pretty classic one. So yeah, Feel free to enjoy these hooks if you want right now from the video and use that when creating your own content. And keep in mind that you don't have to be limited to only TikTok and Instagram. I mean, posting only on TikTok or Instagram. You can totally use the same videos you post there and post them on YouTube Shorts and Pinterest. When I was starting my store, I was constantly bombarded on YouTube by gurus telling me that how important it is to find the right product. But what do they actually meant saying finding the right product? And I'm not a fan of selling trending products, because definition of a trending product is that the trend is gonna end. I think selling evergreen products, it's much better idea. And instead of me opening Alibaba right now and showing you how to find a winning product or a product that you can sell, I'm gonna give you a formula that I used when selecting my own products. And I learned this thing from Alex Hormozi actually. You want a product that is unique, expensive, sticky air. And I think he took the strategy from Warren Buffett. And this guy knows what he's talking about, right? Okay, so unique means that you have a competitive edge and there's not a lot of people selling the same thing in the market. You have your own blue ocean, right? Expensive means that you can sell it for 10 times more than it costs you to produce it. In my case, the product manufacturing cost was like $2 and I was selling it for $29.95. So you can imagine how profitable this business was. Sticky means that the product actually creates a habit. People get addicted to using the product and it's almost like becomes a routine for them, a habit for them, right? If you own an iPhone, you're probably never gonna go back to an Android phone. That is what you want to achieve with your products. Think of skincare, shampoos, toothpaste, etc. Most likely people buy the same brand product over and over again. And air means that it literally costs you almost nothing to produce it, which equates to what I talked about in the expensive part. If you can achieve these all four things with your product, marketing will be easy for you. And this also gets better with time, because as you produce more and more product, it will become cheaper and cheaper for you. But if the things were going so well for me, why I decided to sell the store? So now I honestly think that it wasn't the wisest decision to sell the store. But back then I was much worse entrepreneur than I am right now. I really wanted to move on into a digital product and service space, especially when there was a lot of talks about economy crashing, recession coming up. I thought, okay, nobody's gonna be buying direct-to-consumer products anymore, so I have to create more practical business. And I thought that by just exiting and starting everything from, blank piece of paper would be the right move for me. Now I realized that I could have just kept the store in the background, maybe outsource some part of the business and keep growing it. Because keep in mind, I was still making between $5,000 to $10,000 per month in revenue just organically, and from the customers that already bought a product and came back to rebuy it again. Returning customer rate was like 40%, which is totally crazy. But now let's say you're reckless like me and you would also like to sell your own Shopify store. So how much you can sell it for and where you can actually sell it. So right now we are on the website called flippa.com, and as you can see, there are a ton of Shopify stores being sold here. I think it's the best website to sell your Shopify business and any other e-commerce business that you have. Everything is legit and smooth, and as you can see, the prices most of the time are based on your yearly revenue, right? So if your store is doing 100K revenue per year, generally you can sell it for more than $200,000. And that just proves that the majority of money you will make with your Shopify business is always when exiting the business. So if you have a store that makes $5,000 per month in revenue and you only profit, let's say $2,000 with it, don't take it for granted. Because if you set up things correctly, you can exit that store for $100,000 down the line. So yeah, Flippa is the go-to website if you want to exit your Shopify store. So if you enjoyed this video, drop a like and watch this video right here, which is going to show you how to grow on Instagram in 2023. With that being said, thank you so much for watching.